Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Hall of Fame class. And at this point, I'm going to introduce Mr. Broderick Binns, former University of Iowa football player, standout. He is going to be the MC. Ladies and gentlemen, Broderick Binns.
Very nice. All right, so good morning to everybody here. It's great to kick off a new football season and celebrate 15 years of FRYfest. We are thrilled to talk to our 2024 Hall of Fame class that will be inducted at Coralville Hawkeye Arena this evening. So as I was introduced, my name is Broderick Binns. I played football here from 2008 to 2011. I'm also a member of our Iowa Letter Winners Club Advisory Committee. All right, it's not about me today. We got 8. It's not about me today. All right. The University of Iowa Athletic Department and the Iowa Letter Winners Club are pleased to be inducting 8 former Hawkeye student athletes into the Iowa Athletics Hall of Fame. This is the highest athletic honor an athlete or a coach or staff can earn at the University of Iowa. We are privileged to have these men and women as part of our university, our Iowa Letter Winners Club, and our storied athletic history. So at this time, I would like to introduce our newest Hall of Fame inductees. A member of the women's basketball team from 1998 to 2002, Lindsey Coward. A member of the men's basketball team from 1971 to 1973, Kevin Kunnert. A member of the football team from 2005 to 2006, and also 2008, Shonn Greene. And unable to be in attendance today, a member of the women's tennis team from 1991 to 1995, Dvorak. A member of the football team from 2007 to 2010, Adrian Clayborn. A member of the wrestling team in 1983, and then from 1985 to 1987, Rico Chiapparelli. A member of the field hockey team from 1979 to 1983, Sue Burry. And a member of the baseball team from 1976 to 1978, Mike Boddicker. So if we can, give the whole group another round of applause. This is very good. So I did this last year. That applause would be great for me, right? But these guys made it into the Hall of Fame. So can we stand up and give them a round of applause, please? There we go, all right. Makes you feel good, right? Okay, all right. Thank you very much, everybody. All right, so can everyone tap on the mic to make sure they are working? Everyone got mics that work. All right, so because I know Adrian Clayborn the best, I would say, we're going to start our first round of questions, and he's going to start first. It's my guy. All right, so you are the 8 most decorated athletes in your sport. What does that mean to you as you sit here today being inducted into the Iowa Athletics Hall of Fame?
I would just say it's a huge honor to be at this point where we can get inducted and celebrate all the success and all the hard work we put into those years we were at Iowa, and it's just a cool feeling to have it all come to this. So I'm glad I got to celebrate it with my family here and you and Shonn and the rest of these people. So it's pretty cool.
Awesome. Anyone else care to answer? Go ahead, yes. Yeah.
I have to say this has been probably the most incredible experience that I could have imagined. Coming back, I live in Texas now, and coming back to Iowa and seeing what this has turned into, it's unbelievable. And I'm very thankful, I'm very grateful. And I've really enjoyed sharing this experience and meeting these incredible athletes. And a special thanks to everyone who made this all happen for all of us. It's a very special honor. Thank you.
Yeah, like just to piggyback off her, it's a great honor, especially coming from a great university like Iowa with so many athletes. I don't think people realize how hard it is to make the Hall of Fame. You know, it takes a lot of consistency, hard work, and dedication. So for me, I'm very honored. You know, I wasn't expecting this because I had like one good year, but I guess that one good year did it for me. So like, I'm forever appreciative, and like I said, it's a great honor.
Well, I'm really honored to be here, and been a long time coming, but you know, I love my years at the University of Iowa. Being a Hawkeye, I dreamed of since I was a little boy, and it's just kind of a fulfillment of all the hard work that me and all my teammates put in, and it's great to be a Hawkeye, I'll tell you that. And just honored, and thanks for showing up and coming out, and go Hawkeyes.
And I'll just piggyback what Kevin said. What an incredible honor. I grew up a local kid around here, always dreaming of being a Hawkeye. So to actually live that out and then get this incredible honor of being in the Hall of Fame, inducted in the Hall of Fame, is truly special.
Well, this is my first fan fest, so I mean, this is awesome. I just can't believe the amount of people that I can remember all of a sudden, and what this place meant to me. And I'm sitting out here and looking at John Streif, and I'm sure some of you guys know John. He meant so much to me when I came to the University of Iowa. He took good care of me. I'm from a small town outside of here too. And I got here and I went, man, it's changed a lot. Man, it still feels like home. Doesn't it? I mean, you guys, look at all the fans, look at all the people. That's what it's all about. So thank you for showing up.
I am humbled by the honor of being selected to be in the Hall of Fame. I also wasn't expecting, nothing that I was expecting, because the wrestling team comes from a long line of champions, just like all the rest of the sports. So the tradition of excellence here at Iowa, and you know, it's very humbling to be selected into the Hall of Fame. And one thing that never changes is the fans that are here. It helps all of our experiences just become even bigger and greater. Thank you very much.
Okay, so Lindsey, we'll start with you next for this next question. So many of you were coached by Hall of Fame coaches or future Hall of Fame coaches at the University of Iowa. Dwayne Banks, Lisa Bluter, who was over there signing some autographs, Dan Gable, Kirk Ferentz, just to name a few. Are there any coaching or life philosophies that you took away from your coaches here at Iowa?
Well, like you mentioned, I was incredibly fortunate to be coached by both Coach Lee, she's here, and by Lisa Bluter. You know, as a student athlete here at Iowa, I had lots of pressure, obviously, in the athletic realm, but also I had aspirations of, at the time I was pre-med and pre-dental, and so kind of felt like I had a lot on my plate in the 4 years. And sometimes I had a little trouble figuring out how I was gonna balance it. And something that Coach Bluter said to me that has stuck with me is she would talk about when she, you know, was like a working mom, and when she's on the court with the team, she's 100% present with the team on the court coaching. She's not thinking about the kids at home, she's there, she's present, she's engaged. And when she's home with her kids, same thing, not thinking about work, thinking about being at home. being with her kids. And I only took that as, you know, as a student athlete, that helped me so much to compartmentalize that I have to be present and have to be engaged when I'm doing something. But I use that in my career today. I use that at home with my kids, same thing. So a really, really important lesson that she taught, and I'm just so blessed to have gotten that wisdom from her.
Yep. Anybody else can answer as well. Yep, go ahead. You guys didn't hear the question?
What's the question?
All right, what's the question? All right. What life philosophies did you take away from your coaches here at Iowa?
I would say that Coach Ferentz and just the University of Iowa and the whole coaching staff just taught me personally just how to work hard, how to battle with adversity, and when all else fails, just work hard. Whether it's, I don't know, in life, in football, that brought me a long way. Got me 10 years in the NFL, just when stuff wasn't going right, when stuff wasn't going my way, just put my head down and keep working. I learned that here, and it's been helping me through life so far.
I guess what I learned at the University of Iowa was my coaches, Dick Schultz and Dick Cooch and Lanny Van Amen. Work hard, get along with people, be a winner, get along in life, surround yourself with good people, and you will be good. And just love my time here at Iowa, and it's nice to be back. Thank you.
I would probably say I think I learned just how to be an adult in life, period. With the football team, especially with Coach Ferentz, you know, they teach you about, you know, just how to be on time, how to be professional, how to go about your business, you know, and then, like, to piggyback off Adrian, handling adversity when things don't go your way, and just putting your head down and keep on working and striving for what you want to do in life. So I think just even after sports, whatever athlete you are, and just as far as life, it teaches you a lot about that, just the whole university and the people that are here. So I would say that's a big thing that I got from my coaching and the football team and just being here at the university.
Definitely, I was coached under Judith Davidson, who was, at that time, it was a time of transition for women's sports. At my time at Iowa, the AIAW was in place. I came to Iowa and played under, you know, those guidelines, and Christine Grant was one of the great women at the University of Iowa that changed what is possible for women today. So what I've taken from me as a life philosophy is everything is possible, and the foundation of the thing that I tell my team every day when I'm in business is how you start is how you finish. So I tackle everything from that perspective, and whether it's with your family, like Lindsey was saying, how you start the day with your family conveys to how the whole day goes. And then how you treat others, how you treat your teammates, how we're treating each other on this panel is actually really incredible. It's been a great start here. So again, it's been a great opportunity at the University of Iowa.
Well, I had the pleasure of playing for Coach Banks. Coach was tough, but Coach loved his players. So I have great stories about Dwayne. Dwayne couldn't be here because he's having some back issues. So thank you for everything he did for me. A guy by the name of Shonn Streif, who took great care of me while I was here. We have had great coaches. Fred Mims was a tremendous coach for me, and because I played both ways. I did position and I did pitching, so I got into it with a few coaches in my day, so, but it taught me to be strong. Like you said, work hard, put your head down, because we're human beings. We make mistakes. Every one of the athletes make mistakes. It happens. And how do you react to making a mistake? How do you pick yourself up and get better? Iowa helped me do that. They taught me, especially Coach Banks. Hey, he was hard on us. He loved every one of us. And that, I've coached for 15 years, and I try to do the same thing with the kids when I coach. Hey, gotta love them, but hey, give me 100%. Don't slack. Give me what you got. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. So.
Well, of course, I was under a legendary coach, Dan Gable. Everybody knows him in Iowa. I was fortunate to be here at a very magical time in the wrestling program. Always hard work, of course, because Gable was the cornerstone of what we were taught. But he would always say little things once in a while over and over again, like a mantra. And the one that I remember the most is, you have to make your own breaks. He would always say that, to make your own breaks, you have to make your own breaks. I think throughout my life, my career, and the other things that I've done, I've always remembered that and used that to make your own breaks. So there was a Gableism, whatever you want to call it, that's good for everyone.
So Sue, we'll start with you first, okay? So I'll take you down there. Can you tell us what's your favorite moment, your favorite memory, your favorite game of being a Hawkeye student athlete?
That's actually a hard one to answer because there were so many. I do remember when basketball went to the Final Four, and everybody poured out of their dorms and homes and ran to the Capitol. That was a euphoric moment. A time of, just everything happening. That was one of the special times. But other than that, there's just been so many that it's just all been positive, and again, just really blessed to have been part of the University of Iowa and Iowa field hockey.
Thank you.
Like she said, it's hard because I had a lot of moments, but I would probably go back to 2008 when we played Penn State in Kunnert. At the time they were ranked number 3 in the nation. We weren't ranked at all, and nobody had us beating them. Everybody said they were, go on, and that was a game that they needed to, go on and try to be in the championship game. But we pulled it off. It took a whole team effort, and I just remember at the end of the game, the fans storming the field, the whole crowd just coming in together, and it was chaos, and it was a good feeling because we knocked off one of the top teams, so that's a big memory for me. Of course, this man played a role in that as well.
Anybody else care to share their favorite moment, favorite game, favorite memory?
My favorite memory is probably playing University of Minnesota at Minnesota in 1973. They were going to clinch the Big Ten title that night, and they retired Jim Brewer's number at halftime. Like my buddy Tom Owens, who I played in the NBA with, said that they retired Brewer's number at halftime. In the second half, Kevin retired Brewer himself. But we won that night. They're like the 2 or 3 team in the country, and it was a good road win. It's fun to play on the road and play against people that haven't maybe seen you play that much. So what a thrill. Still remember that. Just dream come true. Just a wonderful evening. We won the game.
I would say really hard to pick a specific memory. So many really wonderful memories. But my junior year, when we beat Purdue in the Big Ten tournament championship game, was really special. I feel like our group, we were a very young group when I came in. I think there were like 7 freshmen on the team. We were replacing this huge senior class that had graduated under Angie Lee and Vivian Stringer, and big shoes to fill. And we came in and we struggled a lot. Poor Amy Herrig was the lone senior on that team, and she had to put up with all these young kids. But we all had our own ideas, and very strong-willed young women, and we struggled, but we started to grow together and gel. Coach Bluter and their staff came in, we worked on a new offense, it clicked with us, we understood it, and the culmination of us starting our chemistry growing was winning that Big Ten tournament. And that was something that my freshman year, when we were going through our struggles, I never could have thought that would have happened. So that was just really, really special.
I'm impressed with you guys because I don't remember what I had for breakfast this morning. Games I don't remember. I really don't. People I do. My biggest memory was I got here late, coming from the American Legion World Series in '76. I was 2 weeks late. Coach Banks says, I got a place for you. Okay. Go over to Hillcrest, walk into the room, and it's a room for 2 people, and I'm rooming with Mike Narducci and Rich Carlucci from New Jersey, and they brought everything they owned with them from New Jersey. And I went, what did I get myself into? And it was the best time of my life. I mean, it was great. That's what I remember the most.
Jersey.
I would say the 2009 season for me, the whole season. It was a great year for all of us. From, I don't know, almost losing to Northern Iowa, having to block 2 field goals, Broad block 1, to putting a whooping on Iowa State, to the Penn State game, which I made kind of a big play that game. I think we got to 9-0, and our coach is still telling us we suck.
Keep us humble, right?
Keep us humble. Then Ricky went down, and we still managed to beat Minnesota, and then went to the Orange Bowl, and that was a fun game. But I mean, kind of like what he was saying, just the memories of with my teammates throughout their whole season was pretty cool, and I'll never forget those memories. That was a good year.
Most of my memories, fond memories, like Mike said, are being with a lot of people here, the students, the fans, the people who would come around to the matches or after, to socializing with everyone. From an athletic standpoint, if my memory serves me right, I think it was my senior year, the biggest moment for me, or the biggest one that I remember, is Brooke Simpson. We were in a match with Iowa State, which they were always big matches versus Iowa State for us. And we were down, I'm not sure how many, but we were going to lose. And he was second weight class to the end. And he had a couple-time national champion. He was wrestling. I don't even know if Brooks was ranked at all. But he ended up, and I told him before we go out, you're going to go out and pin this guy. And he went out and pinned the guy. And nobody could believe it. And I think it's the loudest that the Carver Hawkeye Arena's been almost ever. I mean, I'm sure with Caitlin Clark and stuff, there's been bigger mistakes now, but at the time, the sound in the arena and everything, the fans' reaction, that's my fondest memory.
So Rico, because you've been going last the last 3 questions, you're going to go first. So you're going to go first this question, all right? So in my experience of being a student athlete here, you don't get to D1 football, to the pros, to the Hall of Fame without help, without a support system, right? So you see John Streif right there. I've heard Fred Mims. But could you tell us, is there anyone else in your career at Iowa that helped you get to where you are today?
There's more people than I can remember, for sure, because in our wrestling room we had some graduate assistants, and the assistant coaches, Lenny Zaleski and Ed Bannock would help us. We would each have our personal coaches that would teach us technique. The assistant coaches, which was Jay Robinson, Mark Johnson, Barry Davis became one, he was a teammate also. All of these people, the secretary of our Judy, the secretary, everybody, what Gable built and what the Iowa built in these other places is there's a big support system of everybody that's wanting you to do really well. So if everybody's along on this ride, it's not even in your shoes, but they're supporting you every step of the way, like the trainers, Streefer, Fozzie, a lot of the guys, Jim Holcoy. I can remember these people's names. I haven't been here for over 30 years. But when I went to the facility yesterday, I started to see everything starts to click back. But it's just the support that you get here. And there was from so many people that I might have forgotten somebody. I don't want to do that. But it was great. Thank you.
So, again, another interesting question, but definitely had it not been for Judith Davidson, who recruited me out of New Jersey, I never would have made it here to the University of Iowa. And it has been, and was, one of the most fulfilling times in my life. I met great people. I am taken back, actually, by the amount of infrastructure that the University of Iowa provides around its athletics. I can see that that still continues today. And there are a lot of people at Iowa that care about what's going on in this community. So again, I want to thank Judith Davidson, because I said when I flew in here yesterday, I said, I don't know how I even got here. I'm from New Jersey. But yeah. But I got here, and you know, it has enriched my life in so many ways. It's been the roots that have provided the genesis of whom I am today. And it has created many opportunities for me as a woman business owner, has unlocked so many doors, and it's provided a path to always move forward.
Thank you.
I mean, I don't think that I could actually go through my time in Iowa and pick out all the people that have made such a big impact on me. First of all, I was here for a total of 10 years. 4 years as student athlete, 4 years at dental school, 2 years of my endodontic residency. So 10 years, a lot of people affected me. I was very impressionable, aged. I did a lot of growing while I was here. Obviously, you know, to even be able to get a chance to be a student athlete here at Iowa and be a Hawkeye, put a Hawkeye uniform on. Coach Angie Lee was instrumental in that, recruiting me here at Iowa. So I will forever be grateful for the opportunity to be a Hawkeye, because that's something I grew up always dreaming of being. Coach Bluter and her staff. I mean, what do you say? She's like a coaching savant. I still can't believe that, you know, they put the pieces of the puzzle together to make, you know, our team successful and so many teams to follow. I mean, the ride that she's taken this university on in the past few years with women's basketball, I mean, it's become like the epicenter of all women's basketball in the country. Truly amazing. So, there's so many people to thank, but those two women certainly made a huge impact on me. You know, even in my dental school career, my research mentor, Janet Guthmiller, who I got to work closely with for 4 years, was previously the dean at the University of Nebraska and now is the dean at University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill Dental School. So, I mean, wow, just an amazing group of talent here at Iowa that I was impacted by. So I'm incredibly grateful for that.
Who impacted my career here was the basketball head coach, Dick Schultz, wonderful man. Dick Kuchin, the center big man coach here, and Lanny Van Amen, Ralph Miller's assistant, my freshman coach. Wonderful, wonderful people. Special shout out to John Spiel, the trainer at Iowa. He's a kind man, he's a hard-working man, and he's just done wonders behind the scenes for Iowa athletes. My teammates inspired me, and just, boy, there's just great people in the state of Iowa and at the University of Iowa, and I was just lucky and gifted to be able to attend it. Thank you.
I wouldn't necessarily pinpoint certain people, but I would like to thank just the advisors as a whole, and the situation with the Learning Center. You know, coming in as a freshman, I don't think, you know, I wasn't a high scholar guy by any means. So they played a big role in, you know, just helping me with things and as far as academically. And I think, you know, with the football team, they do a great job of installing that and giving you the resources and the help you need when it comes to those things. So I would like to thank, you know, all their advisors and things of that nature with the Learning Center. So that was good for me.
I think probably Coach Eric Johnson. He's the one that recruited me to come here to the University of Iowa. He played a big part in my life for the first couple of years because it was a little rough, not playing, not necessarily getting everything I thought I wanted or deserved. So him talking me off the ledge many a times to stay here was very critical. And then just Ron Aiken, my first position coach, just him teaching me the fundamentals of playing defensive line. I carried all through my career. And then my teammates probably the most. I mean, those memories that we have for each other and the way we battled and the way we, I don't know, went through life together for 4.5 years was meant a lot. So that's probably it.
Awesome. So we have time for 2 more questions. Mike, this one's for you. And the question is, what would you tell your younger self if you were a freshman baseball player, a freshman in your sport today, starting school on Monday, right, this past Monday? What advice would you give yourself?
Enjoy every moment you have, because time flies. It does, it does. I remember Coach Banks saying, hey, won't be long till you guys be having families. I'm going, yeah, right. Now I'm sitting here with 4 kids and 12 grandkids. Yeah, it goes fast, so enjoy it. Enjoy the festivities, enjoy your friends, enjoy the tailgating I plan on tomorrow. I'm just happy to be here, happy to meet all these great people, and looking forward to the rest of the day.
All right, enjoy it, okay.
Pretty much ditto that. But yeah, it's been an incredible time, and I would just say that, you know, you come in and you start here at the University of Iowa, eyes wide open. What a great opportunity. Let it all soak in. When you're an athlete here, you meet incredible teammates. It was an honor and a privilege to play with all the team members that I got to play with and all the people that surrounded us. And again, it's great to meet all of you here again today. So yeah, it's just an incredible experience.
as an older guy like myself, to tell a younger person coming in, I would say that to utilize all of the resources that you have available and to soak up some of the knowledge of all the people that have been there before you and not think that you kind of know everything already.
All right.
So Rico took my answer, so that's why I would go down. But like he said, I think I would tell my younger self to definitely use all your resources. The coaches, the staff, they all offer a lot for you. They're here to help you and serve you. And not only that, they're great people. So they're good people to idolize and look up to. So I would just tell myself, take advantage of that. And like everybody else is saying, you know, take it all in and enjoy your time here. It's a great place.
I mean, very similar to what the rest of the panelists said. You know, just seize the opportunity. I mean, what an amazing place. The infrastructure here that they've built, that they build around athletes to help and nurture and, you know, get them to grow as people. Just soak all of it up. Soak up all those resources.
I guess if I was to advise a freshman coming in here, I'd tell them to seize the moment, enjoy every minute. It goes so quick. Work hard, surround yourself with good people, and just enjoy it. I don't think there's any fans in the whole country better than Iowa Hawkeye fans. And just go Hawks.
I think I would just tell my younger self to just enjoy the experience. I think we all worked extremely hard, and that's why we're in this position, but sometimes we didn't enjoy it as much as we should have, or we just worked hard and didn't really look up the smell of roses. So I would tell my younger self just to enjoy the experience and live in the moment a little bit more.
Okay, last question. Shonn, we'll start with you for the last question. The question is, what does the University of Iowa and being a Hawkeye mean to you?
It means a lot. Like I said, I feel like this is a great university, and every time, you know, I get asked, you know, where I attended in school or anything, and I mention University of Iowa, you know, people, they raise their eyebrows because I felt like we're worldwide known to be a great university, you know, and so it's a great thing to have on your resume. Like, it helps out a lot. The people here are great, the sports are great, and like he said, the fans are amazing, so it means a good deal to me.
I would say, just to piggyback off that, in the NFL world, the University of Iowa carries a lot of weight, and Coach Ferentz carries a lot of weight. So when you mention you play for the University of Iowa, they know you work hard, they know you're going to put in the right effort. It's gotten me a few more jobs and a few more teams than I probably should have played on. So just playing for Coach Ferentz and him putting his stamp on my name, or however you say it, yeah, it got me a long way, and I'm glad I came here. So thank you, Iowa.
Getting to attend the University of Iowa was a highlight of my life. Always dreamed about playing here. My dad had a scholarship to play football at Iowa in '42, but World War II happened, and he ran down and signed up for the Marine Corps, which he became a drill instructor. So just love the whole thing, and you know what sums it up so much is it's just so great to be a Hawkeye.
I mean, being a Hawkeye for me is really about family on a small scale and a large scale. Small scale, my immediate family. My grandfather went to school here. He went to dental school here. Both my parents went here. My brother. I met my husband here. And we are absolutely brainwashing our children right now. in the moment. When they could not even talk, we were already brainwashing. So family on a small scale, family on a larger scale. You know, Coach Bluter I still has a relationship with my kids, and I played almost 20 years ago. More than 20 years ago now, and she'll still have a big hug for them when she sees them. It really is a family. Once a Hawkeye, always a Hawkeye.
The Iowa brand, the University of Iowa brand is definitely been just a powerful thing to have as the backbone of who I am today. And it's just been incredible to have it and to use it for the athletics that have, happened for me as well. So, just to piggyback what everybody else has said, it's just been an incredible opportunity, and it's definitely great to be a Hawkeye.
Well, I think I said it earlier. It's home. This is where I belong. I got recruited by Arizona State, all the West Coast teams. Iowa State, hard. I went, no, never Iowa State. I was supposed to be here. This is where I belong. This was home. And I used to come down in high school and watching games, and this is where I needed to be. So Coach Banks made sure I came here, so it was great. I had best experience of my life.
Being a Hawkeye, to me, means being a part of a storied athletic tradition. Like Shonn said, it's celebrated all around the world. Hawkeyes are known. And like Mike said, I was recruited by many places, but I used to come here first started coming here as a freshman in high school to the camps, athletic camps during the summer. Went 4 in a row, and I was never ever going to go anywhere else, that's for sure. And I'm just happy that being a Hawkeye too, that I was able to, and we were able to entertain probably the greatest college athletic fan base in the nation. It's just incredible. And humbled and honored.
Awesome. So that concludes this portion of their day. If we can give them one more hand, please. Yeah, just stand up. That's all right. They deserve that again, right? Absolutely.